Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper connect you for another video of Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully doing well and hopefully looking after yourself. We're back on my account today. We're going to do some live arena, and boy, we are looking for a strong reply for today. As you know, I've had some interesting disconnections and stuff like that. It got to me a little bit too much yesterday in the video, as you probably would have saw. Anyway, let's talk about the updates on my account. We did get the Hegemon 4-star yesterday in the shop, so Hegemon is looking very, very strong. I think we have a fairly strong build on my Hegemon for the type of build that we're using. So right now we got 9,200 attack, and then we have 100% critical rate. Obviously, we don't care for accuracy and speed, and then obviously critical damage is coming up at 388. It's starting to become a very old Hegemon build. So I might need to update this in the future. There's probably some glyphs and stuff we can probably put in here to make this a bit better of a build. And there's probably some stuff we can still do. We have got cat gaze. I do need to change out some of these gemstones when I get a chance, because Bloodthirst is a bit of a waste on him. If we can upgrade this to level 15 in the future, I might make it one of the priorities on the account. But yeah, and we've got Soul Reaper to go as well. I prefer Soul Reaper over Kraken Roots, to be honest. I feel like it's way more consistent. And I feel like with Kraken Roots, I just need minimum 10k attack, 400 critical damage, which we're not far away, but we're not at them stats yet. So I'll probably have the best Hegemon build out of the four accounts I play, to be honest. But it's a base level Hegemon, which is kind of puts me off a little bit to go out. I think we can get towards 400 if we upgrade this cat gaze anyway. So that's pretty much about it. That we've had people out today with internet to see if it's internet issue, etc. And there wasn't really, he didn't really find anything, for being honest. So we're gonna see today if we get any disconnections or anything like that. He's given me some information like what to look for now on PC, where the times and stuff. So you see me looking at this monitor, it's because I'm checking my times, bits and bobs. So we'll see what's going on. This season, this season's only happened the last 2 weeks, and I've been disconnected a lot, and it's cost me. I was counting last night. It's cost me 14 fights across all accounts, and 12 of them have been on my account when it comes to disconnection. This has been across a few resets, right? Not just on one specific reset. It's been multiple for 3 resets, because on my account I play multiple. I can play in 3 reset times, right? Like right now, this is the most common one for me to do because it's recording. Right now, it's 12 p.m. here or 1 p.m. or something. Yeah, so 2 p.m. here now, so it's quite common. Luke must remember that we've got a Commodus, I guess. I have changed my Discord, my Twitch name, so people don't recognize that's me, because I think that's also lost me 1 or 2 fights as well. But we'll see what we can do in here. So obviously he's coming in with Commodus, which is bombs. But we need to try and counter. I want to try counter the first 4 champions, and then ban the last champion, which would be what they would normally use to counter me, right? Yeah, so he's coming in with the Marishka, etc. I don't know if changing my name actually does anything, because they potentially still might know it's me. So you don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go with the famous duo and see what's what. And then I'll see what the last pick will be. Maybe I need to start playing Lazarus a bit more as well. I was talking about this in stream yesterday. I wanted to start playing him more. It's gonna change the music, because oh, that's a nasty duo. Sigurd helps me against Commodus, but he doesn't really help me against NAIS or Contrixia. So obviously we're gonna ban now, because this is the fastest way of killing me. He should ban Sigurd, really. These are type of accounts I can't really do much about because like it's a go second team with like some of the most powerful go second champions. Most go second teams we can beat, right? But this one's looking a bit sketchy. Anyway, so far so good. Hopefully we get no more internet issues. I don't mind if it's every now and again. It's like I don't want to lose 12 fights in 1 week, in 2 weeks. I mean that damages the win rate, etc. really badly. I mean the win rate is not that important really, but I like to see improvement every time. I always like to improve, and sometimes you're gonna have bad setbacks, but I always like to prove. Anyway, we're not gonna do the A2 here, because he's got magma shields, which is something we need to be careful of. He hasn't got no Sonic set on a Contrix here. We'll get locked out though. Hopefully you get some weak hits. Okay, and he doesn't strip the immunity off Sigford. We actually get some protected block buffs as well from the protection set, which is great. So I'm going to try and get rid of these two. I've got to be careful because of the magma shields and surplus damage. Okay, didn't really do much. And the main problem now is NAIS, right? Like, we got face NAIS now. He's going to try and do the block revive from NAIS on Marius, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that was well expected, I guess. So it's now the case of can Sigford offer me anything here? You can do the A1 into Sigford and kill Sigford because he ignores block damage on A1. As he does proc. Let me do the A1 here. So he didn't kill him through the passive, right? He healed. Okay, he does play that. Now I just need to avoid hitting him, really. Ugh, AoE. Should have saved that, maybe. Oh, we got locked out by Catrix here, so... yeah. Not really a fight where you want to see a NAIS in, to be fair. The best thing here is go for Lamassu. So we don't play like A2. He doesn't want to really play the RNG to get feared. I think it's a smart idea going for Sigford's. Okay, we're gonna do this. I think we died to NAIS here, but I need to get like Termita and try and overlap. In all fairness. Okay, we'll play the fears. Okay, we get wanded on him. Oh, nice. And the fear doesn't proc in my favor either. I didn't proc at all. So we're gonna do the A2. I can see we're on cooldown with the block damage. So we're gonna do the A2. Try and get these two, which we do. We set up for block damage. Oh, he's ready again. Okay, that's disappointing. He must have had like a cycle of violence proc because it should be on cooldown for 1 turn. Because I know we did just 8-3 them here. Okay, so we actually don't want extra Termita because if we overlap him with the block damage versus my block damage, he'll be able to kill him. Sigford's kept me in this though, we will say that. Sigford's kept me in this. Don't really matter which one we reset, I guess. Guess we just increase defense in it. I lands a provoke. Nice. Oh, I guess we could have. I could have gone for that. I could have gone for pinpoint now. would have blocked it, but then it would have given me more 10 meter, which is what we're trying to avoid. Oh yeah, now he's gonna go for the kill here. Alright, it was a tough roster to face. I'm not gonna be upset about that because like NAIS is very difficult for me to deal with. And I don't really have like a good direct counter to NAIS other than like I mean Sigfrid not really like a direct counter, but Sigfrid can kind of do something against him. I had to ban the now because now would have killed me quickly, so we slowed him down. I mean bombs are risky, right, versus NAIS. Because if he's in feral, just screwed. And if he has very high HP, you're screwed. Rhodas, if he has ignored defense gemstones, doesn't really do much. Mine's base level. Rhodas. I am going to work on a new Rhodas build in the future just for NAIS, really. Just to see if we can do something more. Because I'm going to try Necrosis on him. Necrosis Relic instead of Aspect. And see if we can do anything there. Give him some better gemstones as well for more damage. Like Bloodfast and stuff. But it's not a priority right now. Right now, I actually want to I want to swap Empress and Commodus around. Let me go like this. Probably a little bit careful using Sifu when it's a Fabian here. So he's taking a very good setup versus bombs. Freya's a very good counter to Sigfrid. Then we're gonna go Carnage here. And I'm not gonna use bombs because Lady Noelle probably be in high resistance. This might be a style of fight. I might start using He-Man again in actually, because we can ban Freya and then maybe He-Man here. With the ignore Stone Skin. But this could be like a fight where I can try out Mesamel. I haven't booked Mesamel yet, but could try Mesamel here. Also, this might be a good fight for Lazarus. Let's try Lazarus in this. Because Lazarus can lock out legendaries, right, without needing to. You just basically need to kill. So let's ban Freya. And then we need to kill someone here. And then, yeah. Lazarus for Sembris, so. He's got the one nuker as well, so. We've only got one nuker, right? So this could be an issue. Because he might play the block revive on Empress. Let's play this into our Mads, and then let's drop the Termita on Fabian. Play this, see if the Sonic set kicks in. He has got Sonic. So let me try and sheep Lazarus and strip some stones. Sorry, sheep Fabian. And try to get some stones against strip, which we do. Flip Lazarus. Double hitter versus a weak affinity. Hopefully we can get a kill here. Good, nice. We're going to use the True Fear against the cat for its passive and block buffs. Also sleep him because we know that True Fear is unstable. He can't do anything here really. I'm going to do the A1. Okay, the cat procs that nicely. Play the A1 there. I think we can finish this with Lazarus. We get his nuker, and then we get the A2 back. This is game over now. Because he can't really won me either. I used to use Lazarus all the time, but then when I got the big blessing, it was like I stopped using him. I guess it's because I don't like him versus the I don't like him versus mythicals that much. I mean, if we with Lazarus weak hit there on Embrus, it could have been a different fight. It's also a different fight if we don't strip Stone Skin. Yesterday I was so frustrated because we barely stripped a Stone Skin. If I had a $6 Lazarus, then I would play that. Win rate's still 65, so I'm checking internet speeds and etc. as we're doing this and just tracking it. I hit 15 once. No timeouts. Good. Okay, so he gets first pick. This time we're going to go Armad's Embrus. I need to put Embrus in the lead to protect everyone from Marius with a passive. So if we flip, we kill Marius. Take less damage. Star Sage is bad news for Embrus. So yes, interesting one. Let's go Sifi Lamasu. But the plan is I'm gonna take Embrus's Death Dealer. I'm gonna put on Commodus because like then I can just focus on one bomb champion. And then the plan is I'll play Nishak only when they take Commodus. And if I know I'm faster. Because if Commodus is in form 2, bombs get reflected back, right? So this is looking like an okay fight. I mean, he's not super great against Thingy, but we should be able to bomb everyone else. Ban the Calvalax. Let's see what he bans here. Bans Embrus. Okay. That might be something we need to worry about. He's using resistant lead as well. Okay, so I'm actually not going to do the reset right now because I want to try and save the reset. I will be building Commoners in Stone Skin soon, which will be really useful. Let me try Sheep Catrixia here. No. Okay, he cuts in, that's fine. Oh no, it's not fine because Lamasu's going to get locked out. That kind of ruins the plan. Now relying on cycle of violence to work. We only landed one on Catrixia and we propped Swift Perry. That's annoying. His resistance on Star Stage is not very good. Okay, we can still turn meter from the nuker at least. The Trixie's got really good resistance. Which is good, you want to see that really. There's like Trixie weak hit on both of Commodus and Lamasu. Sorry, Trix on Commodus and Armads. Interesting to play that there. Sleep could Trixie. No, we get wanded. Oh, wasn't a wand. It wasn't a wand. That was interesting. Try play this. Play the fear. The bomb's already right, so there's no point playing a reset actually. Let me play the reset into Armads. Oh, he's gonna put a block boss. Nah, I think he's got us now. Yeah, he's got us. We're dead. Oh, I should have gone Carnage. Should have gone Carnage in this fight. GG. Again, Star Sage, very rough fight. So we lose to Star Sage, we lose to NAIS. Not great. Bit of a bad start, to be honest. At least we can't blame RNG. Bit frustrated. Bit of a frustrating start. I wasn't, if he bended Empress, I don't think you need to worry about Empress too much, to be fair. Alright, let's go Empress on Mads. You know, if I see Star Sage, like, straight away, like, should go Fabian, really. Oh, man. Another one? Jesus Christ. 4 fights. 1 NAIS, 2 Star Sage. He's an absolute nightmare. It's not really a fight where I can play thing now either. Alright. We still might have a chance to Benway plays here. NAIS and Sigford. Oh, yeah. Alright. This is not good. That is not good. Okay, we will go Commodus and then we hope and pray. And that's all we can do, hope and pray. There's like, there's so many things I need to go in my favor here. Weak hits. If he lets in Commodus. I don't think we win this with just Empress. There's a lot of firepower to deal with. And he bans the CCs, that's not really ideal. But he does leave us 2 nukers. And plays a resistance lead again. Interesting. No Feral or Stone Skin on NAIS. Let's go like that. So the best thing we can do is try and bomb, kill whatever we can. Push them to revive. Let me sleep you. Let's play the A2 here to get the damage there. So we didn't set off the NAIS right. Just really bad builds. Really bad builds. You shouldn't be losing that fight to me. You give me NAIS, you give me Star Sage, I promise you we're not losing that fight. Commodus has got like 600 accuracy. We ignore 30% resistance right now because we've got the resistance gemstones, right? But in a million years, I shouldn't be able to bomb my Commodus when I'm using like I shouldn't be able to bomb a NAIS with really fast Commodus, right? Because he should have way more HP than me. Which means that we shouldn't be able to like land a bomb straight away. And because it's no stone skin as well, I'm not getting additional damage against the bombs versus stone skin. So not not well played on his part. He needs to think about a couple of things. Firstly, if that was a failed NAIS, I'll lose the fight anyway. But I saw he had no lightning cage, right? Sigfrid are nice. If they're in lightning cage, I always like avoid using bombs, pretty much. And if the star stage is like a 5 or 6 star, I would try and avoid use bombs anyway. And if they leave in double nukers, like it kind of helps because like if we resist on NAIS, then he will revive, and then we can re-kill the nukers again with Empress, right? So that kind of, I don't think Armads was the right band, but he should still win it really. Anyway, it's 2-2. We had some tough fights. Like even with like when NAIS and Star Stage are built badly, like they're still hard to beat. Even for like reasonable builds. Like I feel like my champions are fairly decently built. And it's very rough to kind of do stuff. Okay, so he's coming in with a Cowlax. So I'm actually gonna go Hegemon here because he probably hasn't got a Stone Skin on that bias. And I'm gonna ban the Cowlax and see what he leaves in. He could ban Empress and then just try and rely on the Stone Skin. He doesn't want to take the risk. Respect that. So, I just think how I'm going to play this. There's a bit of RNG involved here. Good Trixie is, oh, he's faster than me anyway. Okay. So we're going to try and sheep the Catrixia to break the speed tune, but also to break the something get locked out, right? Cool. That's useful. Let me play the reset into Armads. Give me some more Termita. There's some more Termita here. Marius goes in. Okay, there's not much I can do about that. I was thinking if I strip the stone skin and then Armads got enfeebled, I would have lost the fight anyway. But it looks like Marius died because he played A3 and he died to the Magma Shield. See, Fabian, that's why I like Magma Shield. That is the exact reason why I don't use it on my Titus team. That is the exact reason. And I know you're watching this. See? Fuck P vs E. Fuck P vs E. It's all about P vs P. Yeah, it had done quite well there. Sonic set did its job. We avoid getting enfeebled. The thing was, if I played into Empress and then played into Empress, stripped off the stone skin, yes, we got Death Dealer. We know we're not going to weak it, right? But then I think he still had Lightning Cage on one champion anyway, so I could have countered it. And if Armad's got enfeebled, then I wouldn't have been able to play the A2. The A3 was on cooldown, so yeah. It was a well-deserved win. Let me just check the internet. We hit like 15, 13, 12. Hmm. Hmm. Yesterday we did some more fights offline. I did some more fights in stream last night, and I won 8 out of 10 on stream last night. There's a VOD still up if you want to really go and watch that if you enjoy Live Arena that much. Okay. We noticed that they've got the first pick the last few fights, right? Which kind of makes me hesitant because I really want the Marius pick more than anything, right? Ember 6-star with Lightning Cage is a scary thing to face, and that's why I'm thinking about going Commodus with Death Dealer, because every time I face Empress, I weak hit on him, and then Empress flips and kills my whole team. Like, his damage is really, really strong, right? So, anyway, he's coming in with our Madsen Fabian. At the moment, we're winning the speed race on paper. So there's no reason to play like Hegemon or Calvalax at the moment. Let's see what he plays here. The Queen of Hearts and the Cats. So again, here I've got 2 Spirit, which is weak affinity against Nishak. I've got 2 Force affinity, weak it to Empress, side to Commodus. And that's why I'm also thinking about going Death Dealer here. So we've got Death Dealer here, which we're going to do anyway. Then I rule out the RNG of the weak hits here, because I have to ban Queen of Hearts, of course. It's a coin strategy. And it's not letting me ban my champion again. So let me go like this. Just check into speed. Banning the Sifi is a good thing to do, because if we weak it, I can't revive. We're very squishy, so he can one shot with both nukers really. So this is the like simple fight of I'm playing with RNG. And someone said like the week I should always use Commodus. I don't think I should always use him, because there is counters out there if you know what you're doing. I guess Affinity is some type of counter. I don't really class Affinities as counters, as more RNG, like trying your luck on RNG. Okay, so the RNG went well. But we all know if the Empress weak hit, if we weak hit on Empress, Empress would have wiped the whole team, right? Maybe not Stone Skin on Marius, but then I would have had to deal with the passive from Empress. So that's why, like, I think it's very important to test out. Like, it's like people say, well, who do I use Death Dealer on? It depends on your play style. Depends, like if I'm using Commodus that much, like, it's probably better on Empress. And I think it's still very good on Empress. I think it's his best relic on him, other than one a submissive by like a long shot. Someone actually used Stormcall actually the other day on Empress. That was an interesting one. It has got AoE on A1 on 4-1, but I don't see people using it too much. So yeah, I'm working on the same. I've actually got the same build done, but it's gonna be 4-piece pinpoint, 4-piece stone skin. I used to use 6-piece pinpoint on Commodus, but one I didn't have a blessing at all, like 6 months for him. Now we got level 2, so it's like 10,000 extra. And 2, I would always go up against Taurus, because I got him in the Taurus Marishka meta still. And I used to get 1 stack used to go, and then I'd get Polymorph, because Polymorph was still a thing. Polymorph's not really a thing now. There's still like 1 or 2 people running it, but not many. And I use Lamassu with him all the time now. Lamassu will basically go from 1 pinpoint stack anyway to 2-piece pinpoint stack. And I can get the same stats. The only thing I lose is 10% ignore resistance because of the gemstone. It's also another fight as well, like we're not getting to get the Marius pick. I feel like we've gone second in the last 5 fights, if I'm not mistaken. I still kind of prefer to go first, right? Because if I get Marius and I face Star Stage, like, it's way more easier for me to win this than it is with Empress, because Empress has got AoE. He revives, everyone's got Veils, and then Empress is like sitting there as a chicken because he's on cooldown. That's why I don't like Empress versus Star Stage. And if you don't kill them, you're gonna get CC'd by Odin anyway, so yeah, it's one of the ones. We'll see what his last picks. We might go Carnage or Commodus here, depending on his last picks. Carnage is kind of fairly good against Odin, etc., because they can lock him down with the passive. And Star Sage is, again, Carnage can kind of help against Star Sage because he's got 2 AoEs. Everett's only got 1. Sigford's definitely a champion one we want to try and avoid. So let's go Carnage and then we'll ban Sigford. Okay, that's not good ban for me. TV's probably the best one to ban here because he's not worried about speed. Get rid of the revival rate. My mic working in here? Thought the mic wasn't working for a second. Well, that's nice to see. That's a lot of stone skin. Let me go into A3 here and try and sheep the Fabian. Okay, remove 1 stone skin strip. Not ideal, but I'm played A2. When am I getting feebled here? And I got no choice. Okay. Odin consent. It's game over now. Yeah, game over. Yeah, there was not much we can really done. Stone skin didn't go in my favor there. We needed the strip really to work on Odin and Carnage on Embrus, so I could flip to Embrus. And that's why that's why I prefer getting the first pick so I can get Maris for that one. Because Maris would have been better for sure for me. Yeah, not much we can do there. Maris would have been super key. Like 2 AoE hitters versus Star Sage is very good. Like the Marius / Carnage, very good. But again, it's another another fight. I'm actually gonna go Fabian here, I think. I'm gonna go Fabian here this time. Because I think he needs Force Affinity. If I take Fabian, we can lock out the first form. It's kind of really hard to say who's better between the two. I think Armads and Fabian have different situations, and like there is definitely times where I kind of think to myself that Fabian would be the better pick for certain fights. You have to take him so fast, right? This is why I don't like though Fabian versus Armads because of weak affinity. There's only so many death dealers we can use on the account. Okay, we'll go with the usual 2. We just have to be careful. I'm gonna have to ban Armads, I think. That's disaster. If that's a disaster. I don't really have a counter to her. You know what? We could try Nishak. I think it depends if she got high resistance or not. Hopefully no. Feral. Let me ban Roshka. It depends on her resistance. The best bet is for him to ban the Nishak. He's got the advantage because he should know if he's got enough resistance to deal with this Nishak or not. So he should know. Bans Fabian, interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll play the speed lead here. I would say he has the advantage still, personally. I mean, we lost like 3. I don't feel like I played awfully bad just today. We still lost 3. Not super high either. Taurus's passive might Taurus passive might make me lose this here. Man. Okay, let me play A1. Oh, are you serious? Fear fucking yeah. Fear lost me the fight. Ah, that's like super unlucky, bro. I just tried to play pinpointer. Interesting. But he's got polymorph, so I'm probably gonna get sheeped. Yeah, that was smart. I gave it to him. That was smart. But sheep should be on cooldown now. I think he's only got 1, right? Yeah, he's only got 1, so it should be on cooldown now. See what's what. At least we can reset, go again. The fear nearly cost me that. Money Shack in 2-piece pinpoint, or is it in 1 piece? It might be in 1 piece. He has 1 6-star shards, 1 6-star, and of course we procced it. Yeah, 4-piece pinpoint. Commoners has 2-piece. We use the poison relic here as well to increase damage. We can upgrade it to 4-star soon, get a bit more attack. I feel like this is a good niche up build, 326, 600 accuracy, really good attack. If the bombers don't kill, the poisons will, so it can't be cleansed off as well. But really should have been able to resist that on the poisons. Resistance chest could be interesting. Potential reroll. Attack chest, no quicker damage. We'll have to check if I have one in Zeal. I'm a bit lenient with Zeal because Zeal is like probably the best PvE set other than thingy. We have gone up by 1% today. Cosmopolitan. This guy likes cocktails on. This is where it could go wrong. Finally, we get the Marius pick. The reset was beautiful there, right? Just being able to play the reset into Marius like straight away. Fear actually, maybe the Fear actually won me the fight. I don't think the Fear played much in that aspects, to be honest. Let me go, Lemasu. So we could try Commodus here. Oh, that's 2 weak affinities plus now. I mean, you could bring Nishak in, right? But to be honest, I think that this is a good fight for Lazarus because he's bad. If he gets locked out, to be Lazarus is weak affinity though. Thinking like we get weak hits, could be a bit bad. So it's good Carnage. At least with Carnage, we can try and play. Might be alright against Empress as well. To be fair. Mezamel. Interesting set of champions. I mean, we can lose this, right? If the Stone Skin goes against me. We're definitely going first. It depends on who it bans. And if he bans Lamasu, who's got Sonic set here, could be in trouble. Does ban the Marius. A lot of people honestly don't fear Carnage, to be fair. It's very rare you see Carnage get banned. This would be interesting. If Stones King goes against me on the strips, then we're in trouble. So I can see pinpoint here. So it could still be a Sonic set. So I'm going to play this into Armads to protect me against Wand as well. Drop the turn meter, hopefully come back round. Okay, we don't come back around, we'll play this, and hopefully no Sonic set. Does have Sonic set. And we already procced something. He's got a polymorph, so rumors have already procced one a submissive on Fabian. Yeah, no Stones can strip. Oh, wow. Okay. No Stones can strip. This is why we like to use bombs. I think we lose this anyway. I think we lose this. There's too much going on here. I think even if I got that, I think it's too much. Honestly. Yeah, bad RNG. Yeah, 50% chance per nuker. Good RNG on his part, bad RNG on my part. Four loses. One was a heavy RNG defeat. Could have gone Nishak. Again, Communist would have been good with Death Dealer, so I wouldn't have to worry about Affinity. But if he dropped in Marishka or something at the end, I could have been in trouble anyway, so. Yeah. Banned Marius. He knew what he wanted from that. He banned Marius because of the Stone Skin, the threat against the Stone Skin, etc. And it paid off in his favor. See what he gets here. Oh, that is a nasty combo. Queen of Hearts and double lockout. It's a nasty combo, alright. The Trixie counters my Fabian as well. Reset into Armads, that's toxic. Good strategy, you can play it. Plays bombs as well, huh? I'm not too bothered about the bomb champion. Maybe I should be. Huh. Let's ban a Queen of Hearts here. And Sifi. He's banned Sifi here because he believes it's my fastest champion. Potentially he's got a fast lockout. No, Armads is super fast. Damn, Armads is like 460. Okay. Super nice Armads. We have to give him that. There we are, dead. Hmm. Yeah, Armad's super fast. GG. We're not winning this one, I don't think. Unless we win it by counter attacks. He's worried about Commodus. Damn. Feel like we played so well today. Feel like we played so well, but I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Armad's being faster. My Lamassu, there's nothing I can do about that. Lamassu's like 458. So Armad's had to be like, what, 460? Yeah, he had better speed aura. So maybe Armad's like the same, 455, just better speed aura, right? If Lamassu was fully awakened, I guarantee you, because we were doing 473, I guarantee you he's not faster than me. So again, it's another fight where we lose, where that 6-star blessing bringing that 15 speed would have probably won me the fight. Still RNG to kind of know for sure. RNG went against me really badly here. With the strip on the stone skin. Yeah. And then I lose to Star Sage. We lose to Star Sage here. And we lose to a NAIS here. So it's a rough day in the office again for me. I don't think there was much I can do, to be honest. No, 5 out of 10 for Mr. Graham. Not good. Not good. I have to start changing some stuff for next season. We gotta try and pick this back up, right? Because you guys know that we normally do better than this, and yeah, last 2 fights questionable. What can you do? Hopefully, Raid will give me that Lamassu 6-star at some point. I've been on 3-star now for about 3 months. It's an absolute joke, but what can you do? Anyway, guys, as usual, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Grim. I'll see you next one. Take care. Peace.